Hello, Mr. Putman. I have your Chevron here, the rarest of the Gene Kranz variants. First thing I noticed is that your hand loom is darkened, and that happens. But the metal on your hands is pretty decent. If I clean and lighten up those hands, they definitely improve. Your dial looks great. Very, very nice loom. These things are like these chevrons. People call them it's like the 12 marker on a 6105. That's where they get their shape from. Your rotating ring is in great condition. A lot of times these just have really super beaten up inserts, because like you can tell that the insert sits a little proud of the ring, and they just tend to wear heavily. And that was in good condition. So this is the darkened loom is sort of tricks your eyes into thinking the watch is more worn than it actually is. Like, look at your crystal. Got some tool marks on the case back. I'm not sure what is up with your day wheel. I'm just running it around until I can get it to the midnight kick over. Yeah, the metal in your hands is good. If I can get the loom cleaned up, it'll be nice. Okay, we see that it's not kicking over at midnight at all. So we got us a problem with that in the calendar. I'm just going over again to make sure it didn't get messed with. So either your intermediate day driving wheel is bad, or the date driving wheel is bad. Probably it's the intermediate date driving wheel. If this is late enough and it's plastic and something stopped, like if there was an attempt to do a date change with the crown at midnight, that would bend the teeth, and the date 8 wheel, which is right about here, is metal. With the intermediate date 8 wheel, which drives off of the hour wheel, which comes off of here, it has little plastic teeth, and they're usually extremely durable. The only time they ever mess up is if they're damaged that way, but I bet you will find that one is not in great shape. Oh, here's a funny little aside, something you don't see very often. Look just above the Seiko. It says Seiko right in the middle. See if you can see it. See if I can find a way to show it to you. It's a servicing mark on the outside of the case back. You just do not see that. Let me clean this off. It's not something that you see very often. Let's see if I can try to see this. Ward. I had it there for a second. Look at that. I had it for just a second. It's the numbers don't mean anything to me. It's like, there you go. 3111 JMTS. In any case, you just don't see that very often. You can also see in this model It's hard. But all these numbers and letters and things, they're not just a clean, smooth bottom stamp. They actually have horizontal lines in them from the die where they got pressed in. You can't really see it here, but under magnification you can see them. Anyway, I thought that was neat. And I can't get it to run, which is that's unusual. Now, I tested this already and it was quite loose, like the back had already been opened up. I didn't have to lean on it. Well, the movement looks good. A little bit of moisture sat in there. Okay. Boy, the mainspring feels really gluey. It's probably at full power. It's probably been winding and winding and winding, but since the watch isn't running, yeah, it's not running. Something is stopping it from running. So, and I bet you with the combination of it being under the calendar, that it's all bound up. I bet you that if I had nothing better to do and the time and the opportunity was there and you'd already approved the job, if I pulled the movement, pulled the hands, pulled the dial, I could probably find the cause for why this thing wasn't running in a couple of minutes. And I bet it's under the calendar. So I can't ascertain the running condition. And it looks like it got a little bit of water inside. But the great thing about one of these, 6106, this is a C, right? Yeah, it's a C. The standard movement. Great thing about it being a C is that there's even a B, even an A. Great thing about it being a Seiko is that there's nothing inside the movement that I can't put right. Simply, not because I'm all that in a bag of chips, but because I have a lot of these movements. Parts are not hard to find. I can replace darn near anything under it. We did go to the tick a few times. That's something. It can't sustain itself, but I bet you it's underneath that calendar. So the case with these is like any other 6000 series, they're going to need mainspring arbor jewels, and it's definitely going to need a service and a case rebuild with new gaskets. Your crystal is great. I wouldn't touch it. It's going to need lume, cleaning, and there's something funky up in the calendar. It's probably, in the grand scheme of things, pretty minor. Something happened with changing the date at the wrong time. After 9 p.m., between 9 and 3. 9 p.m. and 3 a.m. But we fixed that, and I'm sure it'll run. And then it needs a service. Let me know what questions you've got. Overall, I'm not terribly concerned, and we'll go from there. Thank you.